Look at this. Fed's Mester says March probably too early for a rate cut. This is something that no major investor wants to hear because with so many of these investors investing in commercial real estate, junk properties, we also have these guys investing in multifamily buildings. They cannot have the interest rates be at this high point any longer. But guess what? Inflation is actually pretty high. The latest CPI numbers showed that inflation went from 3.1% last month to 3.4%. So now, even some of Jerome Powell's boys are coming out saying, you know what? I know everyone wants a rate cut, but maybe a rate cut is just way too soon. So we could be seeing something totally different here. And Mester is saying that, they are down for a rate cut, but maybe not March. Maybe it's too early. Let's make it like sometime in the summer, which is what everyone's speculating. So it's not really that great. We're already seeing that Feds are saying March is probably too early in their explanation for a rate decline because they just need to see more evidence. They also think that the December CPI report just shows that there's more work to do, and the work is going to take a lot of more restrictive policies to get that inflation down to the desired 2% rate. And if you look at this, the inflation is going out of control. We're already seeing housing prices in some areas going up. Rents in some cities are already going up. Not great. Not to mention wages are inflating as well. The CPI numbers are growing at a very rapid rate, a lot quicker than what people anticipated. I mean, everyone kind of anticipated that it will rebound from 3.1 to 3.2, but it was 3.4, which is a massive number. Food and housing prices are running hot. Your bag of Lay's that used to cost $4 and you were pretty mad about it, well, your bag of Lay's is costing $5 now. It's going to get more expensive. Not to mention, are people really buying these houses? Like, I'm being for real, guys. With the amount of construction, how many people can afford a $400,000, $800,000, or even like a $1.2 million house? Because these houses are building like crazy in places, for example, like Austin. Well, it's going to be the guys who are in tech and finance or small business owners. All three are in a massive danger of getting even more jobs being cut. Google recently cut hundreds of jobs across engineering hardware teams. I guess where are the most and highest paying jobs? It's going to be the software engineers and guys who work for big tech. Even freaking Google is cutting off hundreds of employees. They can't handle this. They feel like they want more efficiency. You also have AI. Layoffs will also impact Google's central engineering team. And this is cost-cutting effort at Google because many of these guys make at least six figs. Like they go from like $120K to like almost like $400,000, $500,000 a year. And those are going to be the peeps that can afford these new construction homes. People who are making $500,000 a year could probably buy a $1.6 million house. These more normal houses, like, 400 grand, I think you got to at least make like $120,000, $140,000 household income to buy something like this. And usually people who make that much, these salaries are way above the minimum wage, are going to be like the finance guys, tech guys, healthcare guys, which all three sectors are receiving some of the biggest worker cuts ever. And the economy isn't really doing so great, guys. Trucking jobs are down year to date as rates are decreasing in certain areas. But hey, reverse Uno card, now the Feds may be hiking the rates or maybe keeping rates at a high area for a long time. But nevertheless, we already have a revised decrease of 2,000 trucking jobs lost, and there's some increase here and there. But overall, it seems like trucking jobs is down overall. This is a big deal because America runs on semi-trucks. We don't really have that robust of a rail system. Some countries do and rely a lot of their transportation on rail, not in the U.S. I mean, what do we have? Like the Amtrak? Kind of a joke. But we gotta do a lot of digging here because trucking jobs, every single recession in the U.S., they always go down. And we're already seeing massive cuts in the trucking department. If you look at the orders for Class 8 semi-trucks, they're at an all-time 14 to 15 month low, which also shows you that economy is softening, people are more wary of spending, and you never know, your job might literally be gone the next day, which is kind of preventing a lot of Americans who have money to buy a house to not buy a house. Because what if they lose their jobs? How can I pay that expensive property tax or home insurance, all that kind of stuff. So let's see what happens. It's not like it's so great, but hopefully it turns around. Thanks for watching, guys, and check out the private Discord server, guys. Look at this. Last week, we were making a bunch of money here. 6 trades, 100% win rates. Check us out. 7-day free trial, $20 a month. What do you have to lose? And our traders are making a lot of money here. We literally have video tutorials to help you guys. It's super simple. Options, stock plays, and holy cow. 6 out of 6 wins. That's incredible. And look at these SPY calls. 133%. It's amazing. See you guys later.